The topic that we chose is talent management systems. We're Team Chips.
My name is Rita Schneider.
I'm Miranda Minnie.
Melissa Southwell.
Claire Rose.
Marissa Newbacker.
And Katie Damer. So we're going to run through a quick agenda today for you all. First, we're going to talk about what talent management systems are and give a brief background. We're going to go through our evaluation protocol that we had designed. Then go into the 5 systems that we had all found disadvantages and advantages for. So it'll be PeopleSoft, iCIMS, SuccessFactors, Zoho, Talent Quest, and then we're going to wrap up with a brief conclusion.
So to start things off today, we're going to go over talent management systems. Talent management systems integrate software suites. And so there are 4 main areas of talent management, which include recruiting, learning and development, compensation, and performance evaluation. So that's the key areas that you really utilize talent management systems for. Definitely a lot of companies today are looking to automate their HR functions, so they are purchasing software such as talent management systems. In this presentation, we will go over the advantages and disadvantages to 5 different systems that we have taken the time to analyze and provide recommendations to mostly large multinational companies such as Fortune 500 companies that we think that these talent management systems would be a good fit.
PeopleSoft is a fully integrated ERP software system catered towards large organizations. Currently, 85% of the Fortune 500 companies utilize some function of PeopleSoft. There are 5 main segments of software offered, and these 5 include financial management, supplier relationship management, service automation, supply chain management, and human capital management. We are focusing on the talent management portion of the human capital management function. Their advantages of PeopleSoft talent management include recruiting, maintaining, and developing employees. Recruiting employees includes searching resumes and filtering through candidates. Maintaining employees includes tracking workforce management information. When developing employees, there's the ability to track learning management courses that can be linked to in-house training as well as online computer-based training. Not only is the talent management segment able to talk with other human capital functions, but also the 5 other main segments as well. The main disadvantages found with PeopleSoft is the learning curve when going to generate reports. The queries of these reports are dependent and created by the HRS employees, so if other employees are not familiar with these queries, then it can be difficult to create successful queries.
The next software we're going to be talking about is iCIMS. It was incorporated in New Jersey in 2000 under CEO Colin Daly. The iCIMS acronym stands for Internet Collaborative Information Management Systems. Since its creation, they've focused on mainly small to mid-sized companies, and they have roughly 3,100 customers. They do have 3 products, starting with iCIMS Recruit, which allows customers to upload resumes and track them through the interview process. Next is iCIMS Connect, which allows customers to implement and integrate their software with software such as LinkedIn and Indeed. Finally, there's iCIMS Onboarding, which allows customers to create task lists of the onboarding process and makes it much smoother and faster. Some advantages include that it is a subscription-based software, so basically you pay for the products that you want and don't pay for the ones you don't want. So say you want to just focus on recruiting, you can purchase that product and only use that. The other advantage is that it works with third-party software, so it allows the integration with your current systems to go much smoother and you don't have to lose the information you already have. It's also extremely customizable and has many different functions for reporting and resume uploading as well as interview questions and answers. The main disadvantages are that extensive training may be required because it is extremely customizable. However, the iCIMS website has many resources that can help its customers, and it also new policies may need to be implemented due to data integrity.
The next software we're going to be speaking about today is SuccessFactors. SuccessFactors is SAP's human capital management system. They are known as the leader in human capital software with cloud-based HR. This software covers many key processes, including onboarding, talent management, and applicant tracking software, succession planning, and a lot more. There are many advantages to this system and disadvantages. Some of the main advantages are that SuccessFactors involves the benefit of SAP connection. Certain benefits to having this SAP connection involved end-to-end business integration, industry-leading innovation, a large network of partners and support, and also commitment to the cloud. So when you are a customer of SAP SuccessFactors, you have the availability to all of those different resources, which is a great benefit to using SuccessFactors. Another main benefit is that SAP has HANA in-memory software. This software is great for companies because it allows one to do queries with groundbreaking speed and volume. So since we're recommending these softwares for large multinational companies, the SAP HANA in-memory software is a huge benefit to those companies who need to do queries at such speed and volume. The main disadvantages that customers have towards SAP SuccessFactors is that it's a rigid software and it really can't be customized. The rigidity of this software basically is hard for customers to get it to fit to their specific needs like other software applications can do. So that would be just the main disadvantage, is just how rigid and set in stone the SAP SuccessFactors system is, not allowing a lot of customization.
So the next system is TalentQuest. This is the last system that we identified in our paper, and its key processes are more developed toward actual employee management and development within the company that it's already there. So some advantages of working with this system is that it's super simple for employers to use. There's a single sign-on that allows access to every function within the actual system, and it allows on the cell phone. You could have an application for that, or on your computer. So it really makes ease of use for all different managers using the system. The next one is going to be the different functions. So the different functions of it can do anything within the system, like, for instance, doing evaluations on existing employees. It will send managers out reminders. It'll send actual evaluation out if you want to, and each one can be evaluated differently depending on whatever you put into the form of what your goals for the company are. And they link all together so that an employer doesn't have to have like one filing system for the evaluation, one filing system for the employee. They automatically get linked together through TalentQuest. Several disadvantages of it is that it's really not used for smaller companies. It just isn't advantageous to use when you have under 300 employees. And then it's also the pricing system is kind of impossible to determine unless you're actually purchasing it at that moment. So if you have a limited budget and that's more of your concern, then it may not be the system to use for the employer. So in conclusion, we talked about what an actual talent management system is and the benefits that it has with online human resources functions. We talked about the evaluation protocol that we developed and how you can use that sheet to actually evaluate every single different system that we have used here. So with that too, with our focus being on those Fortune 500, the large companies, generally they can probably automatically outrule using iCIMS simply because its function is more geared toward a smaller corporation like that. So PeopleSoft, SuccessFactors, Zoho, TalentQuest, all of those are going to be the ones that would be more of finding exactly what niche that employer wants to use in it.
Thank you for allowing us to do this alternate form of presentation. We really appreciate it with all of our busy schedules. It's an awesome way to still get our view to you for the information that we had to look up. The rest of the video will be our actual takeaways from it, because we feel that that's very important to touch on, just to know that we're actually learning from this project and that we took something away from it that's valuable.
In doing this project, my number one takeaway was going through the actual process of applying for career jobs right now and seeing on their requirements and wants for potential applicants is knowledge with whatever system that they want knowledge with. And I haven't had any firsthand experience with anything necessarily, but doing this project and still getting some knowledge and some background on them, I feel will still make me a good applicant for some positions.
My favorite part was actually seeing all of the different systems that there are available, because at my work we don't use any of those, and just seeing the advantages and disadvantages of each one, I see like 3 that we could implement at my work that would really help out with a lot of stuff.
Okay, so my takeaway was I've never had any firsthand experience or even knowledge about these different systems, so I thought that was cool just to learn about that there are so many different systems that are there to help companies succeed, especially with talent management skills and everything. So I think that was kind of my biggest takeaway.
My biggest takeaway was that I've used iSIMS as a software before, and doing more research will help me become a better employee using this software in the future.
My biggest takeaway was the evaluation protocol and how to design that and assess the differences between systems, because the industry I'll be going into is also an aging organization, so they will be needing changes coming up here, so seeing what you would need to assess and how you can apply that to different systems was really beneficial.
At the beginning of this project, when we were looking for different talent management systems to analyze for this project, it really taught me how many options there really are. I didn't realize how many different software systems are out there just for talent management. I was really amazed by that. So that was something cool that I was able to learn throughout this project.
Thanks, Dr. Bunch!